Guess what we're doing today? Guess what we're doing today? Guess what we're doing today? We are doing a story time with Michelle. La la la. So, the way these story things are gonna work is I'm gonna walk around doing minimal tasks while telling the story that would normally not tell anyone else. And oh my god. Upload a video I'm recording right now. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by that notification, story time number 1. This is going to be my kindergarten stories that I remember. This is pretty damn connected to the next episode, like comparable. Just this is the kindergartner one. This is the kindergartner stories, like really low me, and then the next story is just going to be all the way up there, taller than me. So, I remember my first day of kindergarten. I was so happy yet shy. I remember just running around in the Keith Whiteman kindergarten room for, let's just call her Mrs. Excitable, because my god, that woman was something. She was something. Also, by the way, this includes junior and senior kindergartner stages, so yeah. So I remember in my first day of kindergarten, I talked to this girl who looked a lot like me back then. The curly hair, she was relatively normal, except she once got me into detention, so she wasn't cool. But also, I met this kid, let's call him Broadster. I still know him. He's in my class. He's been in my class for the past years. Almost every class with him. How the hell did I manage to survive? But alas, I remember my first major memory. Me and this kid, God, I can't remember her name. Let's call her Hannah Montana. No, not the actual one. Is it Hannah Montana? Miley Cyrus? Yeah, no. Let's call her Hannah Montana. That's what I called her back then, I think. This was a while ago. Like, a long time ago. Can't really remember what year it is. I'm going to have to do the math later, but not right now. So, we wore the same shirt. It was long sleeve black with frills here and a little gem heart. And the assistant teacher, which God bless her, she was really nice. I obviously wasn't her favorite, but she was my favorite. After Mrs. Excitable. And I remember she pointed to Hannah Montana and just said, Michelle. And then just repeatedly back and forth, but confusing our names. Because back then I think we looked similar. Or was it just, I think it was just the shirt. And it was so cool. For some reason, I just have it burned to my memory. It's so weird. It's one of those really stupid things. This is getting a little bit off track, but I remember one day a supply gym teacher thought we were kindergartners and brought us to the kindergartner thing. That was so long ago, and I wish it happened when I was in 6th grade. I was 1st grader now. Where I just got a lot of memories of going on the bike. Speaking of bikes, this is a kindergartner too, and I didn't know how to learn. I never learned until that class how to ride a bike. So we had 2 bikes, single bikes and bikes where someone could go on the extra bit, because there's like a seat in the back where someone would drive and then someone would just sit along. And I was always do that because I was too afraid. And the problem with this, we didn't have shoulder pads or helmets, but the school got away with it. It was still kind of fun. And I remember my first real bike accident that traumatized me to this day was I was riding the bike and I was like, wow, on my own. I was like, wow, I finally learned how to ride a bike. And I fell and it hit my shoulder hard. Not shoulder, elbow, sorry. And there was like weird blood clumps coming out of it. Like, and then there's like this white stuff coming out of it. It was on my elbow and it looked so weird. For some reason, I wasn't in pain. And it hurt so bad. I think it did. I can't quite remember actually. And the summer between junior and senior kindergarten was the summer that I think I broke my leg. It hurt a lot. No shit. I remember I was jumping on the trampoline that I used to have. I'll just use my bed as an example. And I was jumping around, and then suddenly I fell like this, with my legs outwards. And a dude, I think back then, he was actually a high schooler. It was a friend of my family, which we're not friends anymore after that incident. My mom went inside to go grab some food or something. And then my dad, I don't think, was there, or he wasn't paying attention. And the thing is, only 3 kids on the trampoline. We didn't open that. Not even close. And the way that I landed, the older kid, who's still older than me, and probably in college now, don't know why I'm trying to with that, and he fell on my legs and broke one of them. My mom came running out and saw this and pulled me off the trampoline and pulled me inside. We went to the hospital later and I got to go on a wheelchair. It was kind of fun, but painful. It was really weird. It was, I feel like, really weird talking to myself, even though no one will watch this. Wow, almost at the 7-minute mark. Yeah. And I remember having that cast off. My mom and my brother were wearing headphones and I just wasn't paying attention. And when the cast was cut off, my leg was so hairy. It's miles compared to what it is right now. And having broken my leg recently, I just got lazy and stopped shaving my legs because it's too cold to wear shorts. And yeah. Still feel awkward recording this, but And it kind of went on from there. Kindergarten was a weird time. And we had this carpet thingy where it was rectangular and we had all the letters of the alphabet. And I would always try to sit on my letter, which is M. So one day I was sitting on it and I felt the need to go to the bathroom. Didn't want to get up because I was too busy. And I kind of peed on the carpet. I was like, oh shoot, what am I going to do? My pants are dark. I'll just run to the other side. And I did. Never told anyone. Except for like last year during 6th grade. I told some of my friends, including my friend Bertster. So yeah, that was fun. Also, the kindergarten rooms are so much fun at Keith Whiteman. Just saying. Because the costume sponsor, nah. They had this little sand pit thing where they bury like toys, and you'd always dig some up, and it was super fun. Too bad I don't go to that school anymore. Not gonna say the school I go to currently, because that would be a bad thing. So yeah, that was fun. Great time. I'm trying to make this 10 minutes. Oh my god. Can't really remember anything else except for a teacher criticizing me for saying damn it. 'Tis not a curse. Adulting person who I hated for my years there. The school obviously couldn't or didn't do anything about it because she was the caretaker of this kid who I'm just calling let's just call him Throws Things. Where I think he's a teenager now, but technically he doesn't have the mindset anymore. He used to act like everyone else, but now he doesn't really. Where his mind is like close to a toddler's, I think. Not that there's anything wrong with that. He was kind of funny sometimes, but we weren't really friends because I couldn't really talk to him that much. And plus, he can't really eat gluten. And my friend, who I'm just gonna call her. By the way, I have like a serial crush on because I'm so gay sometimes. I'm just gonna wait. I'm going off track. Whatever. Who I was passing some pretzel goldfish to. What was I? Throw things at people. Mr. Throw things at people. Grabbed it and ate it. Good thing it just gets him like he's on caffeine, but it was kind of scary. I didn't get in trouble though. The amount of stupid stories I got into detention with that's cool though. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was hot. I once. I think I got detention for being bullied. I don't know how. I'm just gonna call him. Let's just call him Dylan because one day he dressed up like a pickle for Halloween. He moved away halfway through the school year, so yay. Anyways, so that was the thing. Oh look, I've reached past the 10-minute mark. Can I stop recording now? Yes, I can. Because why am I talking third? Why is she talking third person? No one knows. Anyways, I Don't Know Productions is out of here. Bye-bye.